I'd like to demonstrate how this small device can be used to hold your iPhone for using Zoom meetings. This is a simple tripod for an iPhone, which I bought on eBay for about $15. There are many models of things like this. This one is very unprepossessing. It just unfolds like this, and then it has little feet that open up on the bottom like this, and then I pull kind of hard and then I get a little tiny tripod, not very tall, which is important to keep in mind. Then taking my iPhone and any smartphone, I like to put it with the button over on the right side, and I'm just, this little spring-loaded thing here, just pull it up and snap it in. So now there it is. And then this little clamp here kind of rotates it forward and back. Now, once you get this, you might think that you can just put it on the table in front of you like this, adjust it up, make it so that you can video yourself, but you would be wrong because you're going to be filming yourself from a low angle looking down at the camera. You need to get the camera elevated so it's slightly above your eye level. And that's why these handy yoga blocks we just happen to have around the house, but it could be anything, a cardboard box, whatever, a bookshelf. You put the camera up here, then rotate it down, turn it on, get your camera going, turn the video so it's facing you, and then you can see yourself in the video. When you touch your finger to the lens, which is on my camera because I got the button over here, the lens is on the left side, you should be able to see the lens. You have to look at the lens when you're trying to look your best on video. Whatever the case is, you shouldn't really be looking down. You shouldn't see the ceiling behind you. You should see the regular course of the room. This particular video is being made with an actual video camera so that I can demonstrate the use of this device. But the same rules apply. The camera lens is way up here. As I point to it, see how I have to raise my hand slightly to get there. That is the best angle that you want to appear in a Zoom meeting or to making a short video, and that's what you need to do. And all you need is this simple device which you can get through your iPhone. The camera in this iPhone 8 is as good as this $1,000 video camera that I have for filming in regular light. And the more modern iPhones are great. They have excellent cameras in them. And even the cameras that are older have quite good cameras, but you won't look your best unless you have a tripod. This is a short video that I'm making to demonstrate how I would appear on a video using my iPhone as the camera. In this case, I put the camera in the tripod I just described, and I have it situated a little bit higher than my eye level. It's important to kind of realize where the lens of your camera is. You might think it's like on the top of your camera, but it actually is on the opposite end from where the button is on an iPhone. So for example, right now I'm pointing directly at my face. Now I'm going to point at the button. That's way too far to the right. Now I'm going to point at the camera lens. It's right over here. It's very small. In order to get a good-looking video or to look natural when you're on Zoom, you need to look directly at the camera. That's where I'm looking now. But if I look at my image on the screen, which I'm doing now, you'll notice the image is okay, but I'm not really looking directly at you. For a normal Zoom meeting, that's okay because you got to be able to see the people you're talking to. But if you really want to make a point, look at that camera lens. It doesn't look like much, but you look different when you look at it. The other important thing is that the camera is a little bit higher than my eye level so that I don't get this effect. If I had put this thing down on the table and I'm looking up at it, we get, for most people, especially if they're a little older, not the most flattering view of the under part of your chin. So, and you certainly don't want to get this kind of view, which you're seeing a lot of these days. So try, and if you get it too close, your face is going to be distorted. If you stick your face right in it, your nose looks too big. So set it back, put it high, higher than your eyes, sit back, and you'll look your best when you're on video. Keep in mind, when you're making a video, you can always do a little part of it over again if you didn't get the first part right. For example, the end of this video took me a couple times to get the way I wanted it. And all I did was I just filmed myself over again until I was satisfied. At the end here, I'm going to demonstrate how to look right at the camera, and I'm also going to show you that it's important to hold your gaze for 3 or 4 seconds when the video ends, so that who's ever editing that video down the road has some time to transition to the next image. So here's the end.